Welcome back to GTU. Now, I am not even kidding when I say that this is my favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe. Chocolate chip maple, and the mastermind behind it is our Ben Morgan. He's our floor director. He's one of my besties. He's a go-to for everything creative and delicious behind the scenes, wouldn't you say? And you made these during Christmas break. I was sick. You came to visit, and I said that cookie just changed my life. And I've had you make them for me a few times since.
Oh, of course.
They're so good. What makes them so different?
So I think the first thing that I do differently is, instead of your average recipe that goes by cups and teaspoons and all that, I actually measure everything by weight. So I have this lovely little kitchen scale. It is my best little friend. And what I love about it is it's way more exact. Plus, you only have to dirty one bowl. Like, you're not measuring out a million, like your cup, your half cup, your third of a cup. You just measure by weight. Easy.
That's
done.
Genius. I said to you when I came over, what is this little device? Because I clearly don't bake. That's why I rely on you. But what a good idea.
I know, it's one of my favorite things. It makes cleanup so easy and very consistent.
I know that you have baked forever and you have your variations of recipes. Was this something new, the maple element?
It was. I had an idea one day, honestly, while floor directing Good Morning Utah. I was like, I wonder if you could replace sugar with liquid sugars like honey or maple syrup or any other liquid sugar like that. And I looked online, and it's apparently a really common thing. So I took some of my established recipes, like my chocolate chip cookie recipe, and I adapted it to get that maple, like, very fall warm flavor in.
Oh, okay. So talk me through those steps.
So one of the first things I do to get that extra special flavor is I use brown butter instead of your traditional butter. So I take 2 sticks of butter, and then I melt it down, and to actually up it. So the funny thing about butter is it's actually a mix of 3 things: water, butter fat, and then milk solids. And so the milk solids, when you brown it, they caramelize and give it that really warm, nutty flavor. Now, there's only so much milk solids in butter, but if you look over here, I have this dried milk powder, and all that is just more milk solids. So what I do is I add more of that into my butter, and then when I brown it, it just enhances that flavor so much more.
And has this been just kind of a trial and error? I'm going to try this, I'm going to swap that out until you get that exact perfect taste?
Oh, definitely. I'm like, my poor mother, my sweet mother, has had so many of my cookies because I'm like, we're just going to try something out and see what happens. The first time I made these, I'm like, I did something different.
Well, she's lucky. If you ever need somebody to try them out, you can just come over. Okay, and then you have the syrups.
Yes, and so that's kind of the defining feature of this. So what I have here are 3 of the different grades of maple syrup. So maple syrup actually comes in 4 different grades, but I don't have the lightest one. So we have right here the amber color, which has a rich taste, the dark color, which has a robust taste, and then the extra dark, which has a strong taste. So they have the same sugar content. The difference is how strong that maple flavor is. And you can see the different shades of these syrups,
yeah,
which shows you just how much of that maple flavoring and those maple compounds are in the actual syrup.
So when you do your different batches, are you doing just one at a time? Are you doing a little bit of a mix of all? What do you do?
I tried a bunch. With this batch, I did half of the darkest and half of the second darkest. And I think it gave a good mix, and also because as it gets darker, it gets more expensive. So that way you're not spending as much money.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I have to just tell the story of I was invited to a Christmas party and I was asked to bring a treat. And I said, 911, can I please pay you to make me a huge box of cookies? I took them to the party. People ate them, loved them. And they were like, you made these? And I said, well, no, I didn't. Benny did. But I'm telling you, everybody loves this recipe. Okay, so how many did you make? You brought in a bunch today.
So the recipe that's going to be posted on the website later is a single batch. I made a double batch so that I had plenty to go around because people have been aggressively stealing the ones I set out. I'm like, you have to wait till the segment's over, everybody.
I can't believe I even refrained this far.
I'm so proud of you. So the double recipe makes around 6 dozen. So this is about 72 cookies. And so the single recipe makes about 3.
72 cookies.
And they'll be gone, don't you worry.
Well, we are very lucky here at ABC4 today. Okay, we will post the steps to everything. I'm telling you, they're completely different. And once you try this, it's your new favorite. You won't want anything else. I've craved them ever since, and no other cookie will do. You're also awesome because at Christmas time, Benny will make these boxes full of treats. Just rattle off a couple other things that you like to make.
We make these traditional Swiss cookies called Bratsley. They're these little crispy cinnamon cookies that my family has made for generations, and they're delicious. I also make a lovely snickerdoodle. I make these red velvet cheesecake brownies, and then I usually throw in some banana bread, because why not?
Yeah, that's another favorite. I love your recipes. Okay, we'll link to everything. If I don't take a bite of this right now, I'm going to freak out. Okay. Love you. You did such a great job. All right, still ahead.